Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a video that I cannot find on the internet. I mean, there's thousands of them actually, but a recent one. I was trying to find one to know what to pack, and I feel like the last one made was like a really long time ago, with the exception of a few. But when you're a mom and you're like wanting to know what to pack, I feel like you want to kind of binge watch this type of video, not just see one version of it, but maybe like 5 or 6, or maybe I'm just crazy. Obviously, a lot of things are based on your personal preference, and also a lot of things are based off of if you're an overpacker or an underpacker. The hospital does provide a lot, and if you call the specific hospital where you're going to give birth, they will tell you what they do provide, but a lot of times they provide pads and the underwear and the baby diapers and the baby wipes. But I am more of like an overpacker and more of a I'd rather be prepared and have everything. So let's just jump into the video. This is both mine and baby stuff, but then also I have a diaper bag where I have more baby stuff, which I'll kind of explain once I get to the baby stuff. So I'm bringing just a big duffel bag. It's the bag that you prefer. I got this bag as a gift for Christmas, and I never really get to use it because it is so gigantic and there's really no need in my daily life for it. So I'm going to be using a giant duffel bag. They sell them at Target as well. That's where I got mine for Alea, and I love that bag. I would be using that one if I didn't get this one recently. So anything that I talk about, I will be linking down below. I feel like that's very helpful. A lot of the stuff I personally get on Amazon just because I have Amazon Prime. I use Amazon for everything. So the first thing is these underwear. Now when you see them, you're gonna like cringe. I highly recommend that you bring your own underwear because they do bring they do provide mesh underwear, but a lot of women don't prefer them. I don't mind them, but some women hate them. So just in case, if it's your first baby and you're not sure if you hate them, I recommend that you bring your own underwear. One thing I do want to mention going into this is I am having a scheduled C-section. So unlike a lot of women who need more like aftercare for vaginal purposes, I don't really need a lot of those creams and like coolants, or I don't know, I've never had a vaginal birth, so I don't know what you need, but I don't need that stuff because it's a C-section. So I bring things like this. This is kind of, they're really, really cute, and I know Oscar would really be turned on by these, but they're clearly after you have a baby. That's what they're for. And they're just regular like big granny underwear, but then they have this, and this is really nice because it's very tight. Like as you can see, there's little, I don't know what this would be called, but almost elastic, and it's very tight on your belly. So after you have a C-section, if you're familiar with having one, kind of feels like you're loose, and like it feels really good to have like a tight wrap around you, or be like very secured in that area. So I brought 3 pairs just because I think that what I bought came with 3 pairs, and so I was like, why not bring them all, you know? Even though you have a C-section, you still do bleed a lot, even though you didn't have a vaginal birth. So I did want to bring a lot of underwear because of that. Like I don't want to be bleeding all over the place. I'm trying to mention things like in a specific order, but it's kind of hard. So the next thing I got, I don't necessarily love the style of this. I really like the quality, just the style probably isn't something that I would pick, but that's okay. It's really all that I could find that was similar to this. I wanted to wear something that I could match with baby for pictures and stuff, but I didn't want something super florally. That's what I did with Alea. I loved it, but I kind of wanted to go with something more simple. So this is just a gown. This is nice because it's just like you throw it over. You don't have to wear pants. You can wear like your ugly underwear. Very breastfeeding friendly. Obviously there's like this button in the front with a robe that matches as well, and then the baby swaddle that matches as well. So it'll be really cute for pictures, and it is very comfy, and it's just for like memory purposes. It's not like this is going to be something I wear every day, and it's still cute. It's just, I don't know. So the next thing I brought is just a gray pair of sweatpants, and then this gray pair, like this gray maternity tank top that unclips for breastfeeding, which again, I do plan on breastfeeding, so these are awesome to have. And then I just brought pads. Again, the hospital does provide pads, and I usually use theirs for the first day because they're very big, but then the second and third day, I tend to wear my own just because I really like these pads. These are the Always Maxi 10-hour not the longest ones, but like the second to longest ones. And then this is the belly band that I was talking about. This, the hospital will provide for you, but I get nervous that they won't. So I always bring, this is the one that they gave me for Levi, and I've just had it like ever since. And it's just a belly band that goes around your belly and holds everything in, obviously, just like the underwear do, but this doesn't have underwear attached. And so I brought this just in case I end up not liking those underwear. Or if I want to use both, who knows? Honestly, like it's a terrible feeling when you don't feel super secure, so I might want to use both. The next thing I brought is some socks. This is super essential, and I know they have this on like every hospital list that you could ever find on Pinterest, Google, or in any YouTube video, but socks are the hospital, even if it's not cold, like your feet get really cold. And then also another thing is it's actually every hospital that I've had a baby at, which at this point has been 2, about to be 3 different hospitals, it is mandatory that you wear socks, and I hate hospital socks. Like, they drive me nuts, and so I just brought my own socks because it's a rule of theirs that you have to wear socks. So, and then I brought a sports bra to wear home, and then I brought 3 maternity tank tops. Again, I know that this is where I feel like I might be overpacking, but it's fine, you know. And then I also brought a cardigan to wear over my maternity tank tops with my underwear. So I kind of just brought a variety, like sets, and then like if I just want to wear a tank top with a cardigan, because it's really, I don't know, it is the worst thing to like wish you would have brought something that you had that you didn't bring. And when you're breastfeeding, I feel like different times, like with Levi, I had a different amount of milk that I did with Alea, and so I don't know if I'll start leaking or not, and that will affect, you know, leaking through my clothes and like if I want a clean shirt. So I did bring 3 just in case I produce more milk quicker than I thought. My coming home outfit is just going to be like a matching hoodie with some sweatpants that are really comfy. I actually ordered it online and it hasn't come yet, so that's why it's not in this video, but I will put up a picture on the screen. I just wanted something comfy. It's still going to be probably pretty cold, and just in case we come home like early in the morning or late at night, I would rather be warmer. What I'm about to show you in my bag is stuff that she would use in the hospital. So things like swaddles and what I'm going to use while I'm there. And then in her diaper bag, that'll be her coming home outfit will be in there. And then all her creams and diaper stuff and stuff that I would like continue to use even when I leave the hospital. So the first thing that I'm going to show you guys is swaddles. I feel like this is just, the hospital gives you these pink and blue ones, and they're not ugly, but they're not very soft in my opinion. Like, they're not my favorite swaddles ever. So this time I really wanted to make sure that I had my own swaddles. So the first one I brought is just this white one. As you can see, I kind of put a swaddle, you'll see, and then I put a bow or like a bonnet around it, because when I have a C-section I can't really get up and walk. I don't know if with a vaginal birth if you can get up and walk right away, but with a C-section usually you can't walk for like the first day, and even after that for a few weeks. It's very hard to get up and down. So I'm probably going to be asking Oscar like, hey, can you get that out of my bag? He would just grab whatever is at the top unless I made it very specific. So I tried to make it very specific for him on what bow goes with what swaddle. That's a little controlling of me, but you know, we all have our flaws. So I have this white swaddle that's super soft, super stretchy, and very big, so it's very good for swaddling, and I will link this one down below too. I'm just gonna put like a little white, simple, basic piece underneath, like, let me see if I have one. Like this, but short sleeve. I still need to get it from Target. Or actually even this one I would put under it because it's long sleeve and hospitals are kind of cold. This is just more of like a beige color, and then I have a bonnet or a bow. I feel like I'm just showing how like high maintenance and crazy I am right now. I feel like very particular this time around for whatever reason. Like Levi and Alea, I feel like I didn't really put much thought into this, and I don't know, but I feel like I'm being a little crazy this time. Like, I'm very specific about what I want, and that's okay, right? I mean, I carried her for 9 months. I feel like I get to be kind of picky on what I want. Anyways, I just tried to make it easy for Oscar too. That's the biggest thing, because I know that he's not gonna want to like try and match things or care to. And not that it's the end of the world, but like I just feel like this is better and easier. So if you know that your husband's not gonna want to shuffle through your bag, this is a nice little trick for him. But yeah, so I got this is just beige, and then this I put a bow or a bonnet. I'm not sure if these bonnets will fit on a baby's head. I've never tried bonnets for babies, so I'm not really sure how they work. So I figured just in case I would bring a bow. And then I brought this one. This is a little bit more colorful. This is like a purpley color, and then the bow is like purple and orange, and I really like this. And I like this bow a lot because you can actually untie it and then retie it to fit the baby's head, so it's kind of nice. It will grow with baby. We have 3 swaddles, and then as I showed you guys, I have 2 of these, and then I'm going to bring 1 of the short sleeve ones. And then just in case this isn't warm enough, because I feel like hospitals are just so cold, I brought this white like footsie one instead. And then I just brought a few pairs of socks and a few pair of I actually only brought 2 of the hand mitten things. These always fell off, and this is probably, if I were to take anything out of this hospital bag, it would be this, because I feel like swaddling just works better and their hands don't really come out. I never, with Levi and Alea, they never really scratch their face up. And then I did put slippers in here just for when I am trying to walk around. I do remember with Levi and Alea, I really wanted to get up and walk very quickly. Like I felt just sick of laying in bed, so I kind of would walk the hallways, and so I brought slippers for that. Oh, this is going to be, I love this. I actually have things from the same brand that says like 34 weeks pregnant or 30 weeks pregnant, and I keep forgetting I have them and to use them, so I want to remember. But that'll be what her name and weight and everything goes on. And then this is just those nursing pads, is that what they're called? I brought some disposable ones, and then my breast pump came with some disposable ones, so I just brought both. And then this little baggie that I just had in my house just to kind of keep them all in one place. And then I have 1 burp cloth just because swaddles work the same in my opinion, so I didn't want to like overdo it on this. I just brought 1. And then a binky. This are actually called Wubbanums, that's what I'm thinking of. And this one's so cute. I love this one. It's just like a little owl. And I basically only buy Wubbanums. I just feel like they're so useful. The only thing is when it comes to rinsing them or washing them, it's hard because it has like an animal attached, you know? So if you guys, well, there's like the wipes now that you can wipe them off with, I guess. Now the last thing I have is this bag. I get questions all the time on where I got this bag from. It's actually a Henry Bendel bag, but it was a gift to me, so I'm assuming you can just get it on the website. I think last time I checked they only had a black one, but anyways, I just get a lot of questions on it, so I thought I would answer where I got it from in this video. This is gonna be where all of our like toiletry items go. Whoa, I'm not picking that up, but that was body wash. So this is where all our toiletry items are gonna go. That was body wash. They have these, I love these travel sizes. They're so useful and they're not expensive. You can get them at Target, has a whole section. I know Walgreens has like a whole travel size section in the store. I highly recommend you get things travel size, because just to bring the whole thing is just really unnecessary. It takes up a lot of space. And when you're an overpacker like me, you just don't need all like that extra space taken up. So I just got some coconut milk, shampoo and conditioner. This is something I highly recommend you bring your own of, is shampoo and conditioner, even if you want to bring the full size, because I hate hospital and hotel conditioner and shampoo. It like makes my hair fall out and is very drying, and I feel like it never actually comes out of my hair. I feel like this sounds so bougie, but really, honestly, like it sucks. So any shampoo and conditioner you have at home is better, and I would recommend bringing face wash and then some face lotion. I can never go without my skincare, you know? And then some eye cream. And then this is something I also highly recommend that you bring, and this is Preparation H cream, which is hemorrhoid cream for your booty. I've gone through like a whole tube with each kid just at the hospital because I get them very, very, very bad, which is so funny because I don't have vaginal births, but so I brought one of those, and I highly recommend that you guys bring them just in case. I just think that it's like, if it's a problem and you do get them, they're extremely painful, and if you don't have something for them, it will make your like recovery process a lot harder. I'm going to put the coconut oil in this, but I just haven't done it yet, so I have them both in here. But this is a super essential for me. If I were to bring anything, it would be the baby stuff, shampoo and conditioner, Preparation H, and this stuff. I don't use nipple cream. Nipple cream doesn't work for me. I've tried all the high-end brands, all the cheap brands, all the brands, and they all suck in my opinion. When you are breastfeeding, it hurts like hell in the first few days, like extremely bad. I remember with Alea was the worst, and I would cry every time that she latched. She had like a shallow latch, and it is what it is. And none of the creams worked. And finally I decided to try coconut oil. With her, I had like a spray that I just sprayed on. It was really easy, but I haven't been able to find a spray. So I'm just gonna settle for this for right now. And then I brought 3 scrunchies. I'm sure that I'll have some on my wrist anyways, but it's just, you don't want your hair all down and crazy. And then obviously I brought these toothbrushes. These are really cool. I think I was Alyssa, I was telling her, maybe Kyla, but I didn't know these existed, and like they come out like, they come like this, and then they come out and then they go on, and it's like a full-size toothbrush. I got 2 things of these. I don't know why, but I feel like this was just such a small amount of toothpaste. And when you have a C-section, you stay generally, why can't I say that word? 3 to 4 days. So I just brought 2 because I felt like one just didn't seem like enough. I don't know. I also brought dry shampoo because I probably will shower once while I'm there, to be honest with you guys. Like, I'm not going to shower every day. I'm barely going to want to stand up. So I did bring dry shampoo, and then I brought makeup removing wipes and BB cream and mascara is what I meant to put in here as well. But the mascara I'm using, so I have it on like a list that I need to grab before I walk out of the house. A lot of you are probably thinking, why would you wear makeup? And that is what I mean by a lot of the stuff in your hospital bag is based on your own personal preference. I just feel more comfortable using a BB cream. I may not use it. Like right now I'm not wearing any makeup and I feel comfortable. But sometimes when you give birth, everything kind of comes out of your body. It's like detoxing, you know? And I may get a lot of acne and not feel the greatest about myself, and if this makes me feel a little bit better, there's definitely nothing wrong with it. If a full face of makeup makes you feel better, that is totally fine. But this is a peppermint essential oil roll-on blend. I'm not a huge essential oil person. Like, how do I word that? I love essential oils. I use them in my bedroom, in my kitchen, and in the kids' bedroom. So I use them. I'm not like super educated on them, so I definitely wouldn't go recommending a bunch of different ones to you guys. But the reason why I am bringing this is because I am allergic to the medicine that they give you when you have surgeries. Pretty much all of it that they give me, I react to, and I vomit during my surgery. And my last pregnancy, I did have a doula, and she recommended peppermint oil, and we used it during the C-section, and I didn't throw up once. So I brought it again because it is really painful to throw up during a C-section. And a hairbrush, actually. I probably should add a hairbrush. So a lot of you are probably wondering about, well, actually maybe nobody is electronics and phone chargers and stuff like that. We will have a whole different bag for electronic stuff, just because obviously we do plan on vlogging every single day that we're there and uploading while we're there, and just because of what we do for a living, we're gonna have a lot of camera gear and a lot of electronic stuff to bring, so that will be in a whole nother bag. And I felt like maybe that wasn't normally stuff that a lot of people pack, so I just decided that I would not show you guys that, but that will be in a whole bag that Oscar packs and that he is in charge of. Also, I did buy a Polaroid camera to bring. I asked you guys on Twitter if you recommended bringing a Polaroid or like a phone photo printer, and a lot of you guys were saying Polaroid. I don't remember the exact percentages, but more of you said Polaroid, and I agree. I think that that's more of like makes the experience more of like a one-time thing rather than like I can always print photos from my phone. Chapstick, I also need to bring. Chapstick is a huge thing. For me, my lips get extremely chapped always, but also while I'm in the hospital, so I want to pack kids' gift bags and headphones. So the headphones will be in the electronic bag, but the kids' bags I do need to pack. I have all the stuff for it, I just haven't done it yet. And I want to have like a little gift from Kbaby to the kids. I just feel like it will, I don't know, I feel like it's a cute thing to do and they will appreciate it, like the kids will, and hopefully make them a little more comfortable with this strange baby. Not that a gift will do that, but someone recommended the idea to me and I really liked it. So I just got a few candy items to put in there, and then I got Alea a lip gloss and Levi a toy car. Very simple, nothing big. Cost me probably like $2 each gift bag. So I want to put those in here as well so that I have that. And then I have my boppy pillow as well. That's not in here currently, but that I will definitely bring. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm bringing, along with the baby's diaper bag, which will be another video, and Oscar's bag and Oscar's electronic bag. He'll probably combine his electronic bag with his stuff and bring like a bigger bag like I did. It's just easier to carry less bags. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, I will definitely be reading the comments and answering your guys' questions. So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget, I have everything linked down below. Bye guys. I don't know what that was.